Yes, that's right. It's a random live. And if you watch this on the replay, please make sure you give me a like or a thumbs down. I don't care. Leave a comment, even if it's a stanky one. All engagement is good engagement. And if you like this, if you like it, make sure you subscribe. Now I know I'm going to give it a few minutes to see if anybody notices that I'm live. Who knows? Hey, Janice, how are you? How are you today? How is it? How are you guys doing? I'm writing something. Uh, so this is small. I am doing well. So this is when I do small YouTuber tips. Now this isn't saying that I'm like, have all the answers. You sitting in Pizza Hut? Ah, snap! Getting ready for the weekend. So this is just really bad looking already. I could tell. So what I'm doing is, I always do these every once in a while, and I talk about things outside of what the normal things that you hear about on, you know, um, YouTuber. Hey, sweetness. Guess what? I picked it up. I'm now in the dark side. Now I haven't looked at it yet. It's still in the box, but the box has been picked up. So thank you, Michelle, for sending me to the dark side. Adding something else I got to spend my money on. Oh my Lord, did it look like I got punched in the eye? I have not touched them yet. I have not touched them yet. However, I will be today. I heard that I'm supposed to cut them in half. All right, so this is about small YouTubers, of course. What did I get? Some hi, Evelina. Michelle sent me some Shiseido cotton wipes because they know I'm cheap about those things, but they keep telling me they are the business. Right. They are just like going to be like, oh, my face. So, anyway, let's talk about analyzing your YouTube channel. Hi, Lisa. um, Analyzing your YouTube channel. You love them? Okay. See, I don't want to love them because they $10. They're $10, y'all. And let me know if I'm buffering also, so I know what to do. Mm, I needed this water. Man, do I need this water. So my water has changed up. It's cucumber lemon water now. Okay. So when it comes to your channel, okay, cool. Because I saw a little stutter on my end, so I was wondering. So when it comes to your YouTube channel, you must be realistic about it. You're oh, nice. Um you need to be realistic about it. You need to look at it as a business because that's what it is. Whether you're claiming it's a hobby or not, if you continue to do it, there will be a business side of it. I want everybody to stop going, oh, I'm just in it for the. If you are on YouTube, ultimately, you are going to make this into a business, whether it's a little side hobby business or if it becomes serious income for you. You are looking at some point, the end result is going to be to make it into a business, or you just have unlimited income to throw into this for the rest of your, as long as you're on there. Hey, Soprano. So, I'm just being honest. I want people who are doing this, because what happens is this is a way when we're small to say, oh, it's not that big of a deal if I'm not getting that many views or anything. See, because I was trying to act like that. Lied to myself. Hi, Tammy. Well, no, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. I've always looked at it as business because I look at everything as business because that's how I am. Okay. So when you hear about analytics for YouTube, everybody tells you check your analytics, look at this, look at that, look at this. But I want you to look at it in a way that you look at it from a business standpoint. And one of the things that you're supposed to do in business, which I have not done yet, and which I am going to do, to be honest with myself, is a SWOT analysis. And if you don't know what a SWOT analysis is, it is really simple. Is looking at your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats in reference to whatever you're doing. And you can do this for anything you're doing. Business, when you start looking into doing a new business, this is one of the first things you're supposed to do. Yes, yeah, okay. I gotta see that then. I gotta watch that. So what you want to do is look at your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, your threats. So you want to put it like, simple way to do it is to do it on a piece of paper, put it in 4 pieces, and then start listing each thing in each category. That's the simplest way to do it. And that will help you look at what you're doing and see if it's realistic. Can you make it happen? Are you up for the challenge? Things like that. Because see, a lot of times we do stuff, and this is for anybody trying to do something. If you don't look at it realistically, you're bound to fail. And that's just honest. You have to have some realistic vision before, or you will fail. Because it's easy to say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have all this happen, and it doesn't happen. Now, YouTube is a quirky little thing. It really is. So no matter what your strengths are, it just depends. Hey, Michaela. So when I look at myself, I have to look at my strengths, my weaknesses, the opportunities that are here on this platform for me, and the threats that are there. So that I just have, you have to be realistic. And when I say that, don't look at it just as, oh, on this platform. For instance, a threat can be your time. Do you have the time to do it? With all the other things that you have to do in your life that are mandatory, that are part of your life, do you have the time to do it? Okay. Okay. Weaknesses. What are your weaknesses? Are you okay? Like, in the genre you're in the niche that you're putting yourself in, what are your weaknesses in it? For instance, I know one of my weaknesses is that this is personally what I believe, is that my makeup skills aren't that great. My makeup skills are okay, they're not that great. So I look at that as one of my weaknesses, and so I work on that weakness. When I started on this channel, I knew my makeup skills weren't that good. So I worked on them. So have they improved? Yes, they have. Are they where I want them to be? No, they are not. But I knew that coming in the door, that was one of my weaknesses, that I was not a makeup artist, that I can't do, these fabulous eye looks and be like Anouk, because she's an artist with eye looks. I knew that wasn't who I was. So then I had to look at, okay, what are my strengths? And one of my strengths, of course, you all know this, is going live. I mean, I know that. One of my strengths is going live, but it's also one of my weaknesses, because going live is not as popular on YouTube. So, yes, I get a lot of looks, but perhaps some of my content would do better if I put it in a video form as opposed to this formatting. So I have to look at that. The opportunities, of course, my opportunities, to be quite honest, since I've been doing it, is kind of doing these lives in reference to breaking news in the beauty community. That is what has brought so many of you to me. That has been able to help me outgrow sometimes. But on other levels, it doesn't help me grow, because not everybody will watch a live, because they want that 10 minutes worth of information and just put some comments in and sit in the comments and go back and forth. That's one of the things that people are used to doing on YouTube. But so my format, if you're not on it live, some people are not going to watch it all. They're just not. It's going to be like, what the fuck? This is boring. It was fun to watch, but I can't do anything. So therefore, that's a threat. That might be true. That's probably true. But I'm just saying, in general, that's what I knew my weakness was. Not to say that everybody is great with it. I don't think so, because we know they're editing and all that other good shit. But I knew that was my personal weakness. So it's a time. So when you do this, it's time to look at what you have as your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities and threats, and use that to your advantage. Know what your strengths are and capitalize on them. Know what your weaknesses are so you can work on them and change them from being weaknesses to strengths, or at least not as bad a weakness as they are at this moment. And when you think of opportunities when it comes to being on YouTube, doing this kind of thing, social media, you have to look at how it works. You have to say, my opportunities, like for me, one of the opportunities I have, and one of my strengths is my freedom of time. I have a life that is mine. I'm not beholden to hardly no one but myself. Honestly, I don't have a man in my life. Oh well, my children are grown. So I have the opportunity to do what I choose to and when I choose to. So therefore, that's a strength when it comes to me wanting to film whenever I feel like it. I get up on Saturday mornings now and I film at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I start filming then, which then means that if I had other people to contend with, somebody in my bedroom, I had to go someplace. I couldn't do it like that. One of my biggest weaknesses, I'm a procrastinator. I know this. This is just in general. I fucking procrastinate. So I have to push myself. And one of my other weaknesses is my impatience. I understand that about myself. I'm an impatient person. So and I'm quick to get bored with things. So I have to, so right now I have to look and go, okay, keep going. Because I can be like, okay, I'm not really growing that fast. What's the point in doing that? And that's a weakness that many of us have. It's like, yeah, okay, all these other people are growing. And to be honest, there's a slight amount of jealousy. It's like, why the fuck ain't I growing? Okay, I'm sorry I yelled at y'all. Just had to say that. So, those are the things you have to look at when you're doing your SWOT analysis. You just have to be honest with yourself. This is outside of the regular analytics that say, oh, when I do this video, so many people watch to this time, maybe I should cut it down. Those are analytics that are very technical, very scientific analytics. I am talking about personal. Hi, Sherry. I'm telling you to do some personal analyzing of you to see how you can sustain your YouTube channel, or decide like, fuck this, I don't want to do it anymore. That's just the reality of it. So I want you all, everybody who's listening who has a YouTube channel or is thinking about doing a YouTube channel, to do a SWOT analysis of themselves and their situation to see, am I going to be able to make this happen? Because don't set yourself up for failure. Ah, I hate when I get the hiccups. Any questions? Any thoughts on what I said? Because y'all awfully quiet. Because if I can finish it, then this will be a quick live. Yes, YouTube is hard. YouTube is hard all the time, but that's why you need to be realistic. Like, if your personality isn't one that can take like things, like for instance, can you take just unsolicited criticism? Can you take negative shit being said to you? Those are things you have to think about. If they're going to hurt your spirit, you emotionally, then this isn't a place for you. If you don't have the stamina for YouTube to like keep doing things, yes, yes, exactly, Sherry. If you don't have those staminas, if you don't have the stamina for it, then it's not going to work. It just really is not going to work. So you should that's why I said do a personal SWOT analysis of yourself. Of course, that means personal, duh, Louise. That way you can be honest, because a lot of times people will dive into things like this and be like, hey, Tracy, I'm going to do this. This is going to be awesome. But they don't look at it from what it could do. Yes. You have to, and hey, Lily, you have to be willing to give up the time and the money because this ain't cheap. This is not cheap to do. I mean, if you look at it this from this standpoint, I'd have to do the numbers. Right. I get up really early. I get up early on Saturdays. That's why that rambling was happening because I was up early getting ready to film. So you have to say, okay, can I put the money forward or can I figure out a way to make sure. Yes. Yes. It is very crazy. Yep, exactly. Right, exactly. I mean, so and then like she said, it makes you have to be creative. You have to be creative because you cannot spend as much as you would like to, especially when you're in a genre like beauty. Now, some things are different. Like if you're in something like where you're just, doing things where you're like, personal growth and things. That's just about you motivating people. That's, you can just get in front of camera and speak well and somebody will be motivated by you. But if you're talking about what we're doing, right, if you what we're doing here, I can honestly say on makeup alone last year, I probably spent about $4,000 or $5,000 easily, easily, because I spend at least $300 a month, at least $300 a month. I can 300. Now, some months I can go, but on average, I spend 300. Sometimes four, sometimes five, and that adds up. Yeah, uh, hmm right. But then you have to look at it this way. If you're talking about doing something so all over the place, then you got to look at who you are and what your strengths and weaknesses and opportunities um are. Yes, baby. Now I can say this year, because my finances haven't been as good, I haven't spent as much. And I've also kind of like gotten to this point. It's like, I don't need that. I'm good without it. So I have those moments like, I don't need that. I'm good. So that helps. That really does help. But I don't do that all the time. Like in, July and me buying all them damn pallets. Well, you know what? You have to learn how to tag your stuff correctly, and you have to make it very clear that you're not one thing. Right. Right. Yes, Sherry. Right. But there's still these moments where you're like, okay, something hot's coming out. I gotta have it. I got the Norvina. I gotta have the Norvina. I gotta have the Norvina. I have to have this. And now, but because we're smaller YouTubers, then we have to be super creative. We have to figure out how to continue to put out content without breaking ourselves off with money too. So yes, I'm not gonna have every new release. So I have to figure out how I can create content based on the stuff I have. Like for instance, Sherry, you're going through your palettes and you're doing your Lorac palettes. That makes sense. You know, hey, I'm not seeing everybody. Hi, Bella. Right. Right, yeah, variety. Because what you have to understand is that people on YouTube are very specific. They want to see one thing. If they're coming to see you, they want to see one thing. You know, they want. But here's what I'm gonna say to that. I think that we should be ready to do it your way also. If you want to be a variety channel, but then don't just do variety for variety's sake. what you have to do then is be consistent. You got to be pushing out a lot of variety then. That way you can put up things and say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm into this, like Evelina, you're very artistic. So you should stick with your arts and beauty. You should do a thing with art and beauty because you love them both and they work together. So you could do like you did with your painting and creating a palette. That was awesome. That was super creative. I would never do that because I would never, I don't fucking paint. Right, exactly. So continue to use your art as part of it, and then you will create your niche based on your artistic eye, because there are going to be people who are going to love your artistic eye. Now, are you going to grow tremendously right away? No, you probably won't, but your following will be more consistent and more into yours because they're coming to you for that type of content. So that's what you have to really look at. And that's why I want y'all to do this. So when you do this, then it can make you refine what you want to do. Like I said, when I decided to do this, I looked at the biggest thing I said was the thing that I didn't see a lot of were women that look like me at my age. And I don't mean just because I'm 50, but I also didn't see a lot of black women, African American women my age, 50, doing beauty channels. I just don't see, that now we have some that are in a few that are in their 40s, a lot in their 30s, but you really don't see women my age doing it. And then I said, okay, what's my other strength? My other strength is that my skin still looks good. So I don't look, you know, yeah, yeah, yep. Yeah, you got to look at your data, but you need to make sure you understand who you are. But when I say that, right, nobody your age and Asian. And so that's what you want to look at. So therefore, there is a place for us because more of us are watching things like this. Oh, thank you. More of us in our age range are watching YouTube. So therefore, we are a growing population on YouTube. So by being out here, we're putting things out here for them. And we, like Lily, we look like you all. We look like women in their 50s. We're not the gone to the plastic, and I'm just being honest. We don't look, perfect. I'm not, a size 2, and my face, right, right. Right. I don't have work done. I look like what a woman can look like walking down the street, as opposed to somebody who has had fillers and this and that and the other. Not saying that there's anything wrong with them doing that, but this is just the reality of it. Most of we look like this. Right. So that's what I knew were my two biggest strengths. Now my weaknesses, like I said, I know my weaknesses. Right. And so that's what you want to do. Please just look at your strength, your weaknesses, the opportunities, and your threats. List them down. And I mean personally. I don't mean what YouTube says, the YouTube analytics, all that. What I'm talking about is who you are. Hmm. But that's one of my strengths, Glitter, is that that's why I say I'm good at doing live streams. I know how to connect with people. Right. I know how to connect with people. I do this well. I know that's one of my strengths. I know that I'm very good at talking off the top of my head. If you notice, you don't see a lot of yeah, that's what I said, do SWOT analysis. Yes, Bella. See, I told your ass I be on it. Shit. Right. Exactly. So you're not a talker. You do voiceover and editing photos into videos. And so what you have to understand though, Lily, is that that is your weakness. So that's something that you're going to need to work on. Being more comfortable in front of the camera. Not to say that because you need to have a mix of them both. For me, I'm getting better at doing the voiceover thing. I'm getting better at certain things like my editing skills have gotten better. So you just have to really, really be honest with yourself. And when I say like threats, look at your time, look at who you are as a person, that what will be threatening. Like I said, I know that I have an impatient personality. I know that I'm a procrastinator. Those are threats and weaknesses to what I'm doing, because my impatient nature will say, why is this not happening? I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it. So I've had to work through that. And I know I have an obsessive nature, like looking at shit and why the fuck isn't it working, and obsessing on things. So I have to work on that. So make sure, so this is a personal SWOT analysis, which will in turn help your YouTube channel. Bella, you see, I got all business like, didn't I? Didn't I, girl? Listen. And I it don't help that I wear the evil eye, right, Evelina? People be like, witch. Because yes, exactly. And you know what the thing is that when I look at this, and that's what I said earlier before some of you came on, I want you all to understand that YouTube is a business. Whether you say I'm on here and I just do it for the passion of it, ultimately, if you grow, this is going to become a business. So you need to start looking at it as business now, whether it's just a little small income or something, a hobby thing, but it is a business. You're investing money in it. You need to figure out that this is a business and work with it like a business. So that's why I said do a SWOT analysis, because you need to start looking at it that way. That's not to say that you're looking to become a huge YouTuber, a beauty guru, or whatever genre you're in, and have millions of subscribers and YouTube be your life. That might not be what you want. But ultimately, if you sit on here for years making videos, you're damn straight you want something more out of it than just standing in front and looking at a camera and hoping that some, because everybody wants people to look at it. There's the reason why right. Okay, see, there you go. There you go. You know, and so people, so to say, oh, yes, you have to have a passion for it. You have to really like what you're doing, because this is all on you at this point. You're going to have to put out your money to do it. But you also must be honest with yourself that by putting out your money, you're putting yourself in business. Yes, you really can. You really can. Like, if I start tweaking and everything and start really moving some things, I can probably make it where I can make a good living, you know, and that's what you have to look at. You are investing. Thank you, Sherry. You are investing in yourself. And so therefore be realistic about that. Yes, we love all this makeup, but honestly, would you buy as much makeup if you were not doing YouTube? You got to have some goal, some end result out of this. Even if, and that's a good one, and self-esteem, Lily, you're right, that's a good one, because it has, whatever you're doing and you're investing in it, you have to look at it and see what it is. So look, I want you all to be honest about your weaknesses. I want you all to be honest about your weaknesses, because your weaknesses are what will stop you from doing it. Oh yeah, we better hurry up. I gotta leave in like 15 minutes. Your weaknesses is what will stop you from doing it. Because if you don't look at your weaknesses and turn and work on them, you know, and work on them, then you will wind up leaving it alone. Because your strengths are not gonna stop you from doing it. It's your weaknesses that will. Right. It's your, thank you, Sherry. It's your weaknesses that will stop you from doing it. So you really need to look at the weaknesses that you have, and you really need to look at the threats to your time, your threats. And let me tell you this, look at threats not only internally but externally. Your time, the people around you. Are they going to try to like bring you down about it? And if you feel they will, then don't tell them what you're doing. If you're thinking that they're not going to support you, then don't expect their support, and make sure that you can handle not having their support. Those are the type of threats that you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to be able to handle the people around you giving you the side eye and the snicker because you're doing YouTube. That's so crazy. Hi, Denise. So you have to be ready for that. So make sure that you can handle that before you start really getting in depth in here, or your little feelings is gonna be hurt. You're gonna be running around. Oh, I just can't do it. I can't do it. That's just honest. I mean, like when I do these videos, I don't expect a lot of views on this, and I don't expect a lot of engagement on this. Right? Exactly. Well, Evelina, you leave her there. Right, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Right, be crying in the corner. This, listen, business, business is not for the weak. Hey, Amy, business of any type. And this is business. Whether you're going to put a brick and mortar business up or this virtual business, it's all business. Hey, Jana, and it's going to fuck with, you guys to be ready for it. So you got to make sure you're ready for it, because I say this, I didn't always do this when I've done things, and I regret not doing it. I see, my other thing is I just jump into some shit. Okay, I'm doing it. So that's why I say, you know, make sure that you do this for yourself. Oh, my nose is bothering me. These kids make me sick. Why? Because on YouTube, people get into this thing where they're so worried. Let me tell you, it's sometimes hard for me, Lily, because the thing is that I know you're not gonna leave it by the sidewalk. Um, there's a there's this thing about, like for instance, I help a lot of you all, and I have to be okay with the fact that perhaps one of you all will outstrip me. You'll have a bigger YouTube channel than me. That all of a sudden you do something and you take off, and I'm still sitting in the dust, going, "Damn, I like to get a few subscribers." You know, so so therefore, sometimes it's hard to do that, because it's hard to say, "Am I going to put out this information? Am I going to sit here and support people? And what happens if they just blow by me?" No, Lily, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that's, you asked why. Right. Right. But that's why people don't help each other, because of that thought process. I'm being real with you. That's a thought process. Like, so if I help them and these motherfuckers do better than me, kind of bullshit is that? You know? So that's why people don't. But on the other hand, it's necessary for growth for everybody. Oh yeah. I mean, let me just tell y'all, let's just be honest. Let's be real. I'm sure that all of us who have channels have looked at channels and been like, why they got so much growth? Oh, okay. Okay. Um okay, Sherry, just remind me. But you know, I mean, let's be honest. I looked at the channel and I'm looking at them like, damn, people really watch that shit? And then and I have to be real with myself. Like for instance, okay, love you. See you, Sherry. I mean, and it really is. Comparison is the thief of joy, but it happens. It's a natural, it's part of human nature. It really is. I mean, like for instance, when I put out some stuff and I'm doing it, and I'm like, well, why am I only getting this many views, but other people getting all these views, and my content is probably better than theirs? Fuck this bullshit. I mean, some days I think like that, and that's just gonna happen. So therefore, I just have to let it go and just go, okay, it is what it is. And then the funniest thing is, in other things, you'll look and say, damn, people are looking at that. Like, for instance, I have done a swatch video with some L'Oreal lipsticks months ago, and people still watch that damn thing. It's like got thousands of views, and I'm like, what? Now other stuff that I'm like, yes, maybe this will blow up because this is a really good topic. I bet you people oh wow. Right. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, oh, but let me just say another thing. Ulta has not sent me a flyer, y'all. That's why we haven't had the 21 Days of Beauty flyer live review. I ain't got that motherfucker. I just had to do a sidebar right there. That was I'm digressing, but I'm just saying I still don't have that motherfucker, and I'm irritated. I ain't got one yet, so I'm about to tell them, and I'm only want to see it to see what the platinum perks are. You ain't got yours either, Bella. See, so it must be something in Chicago. But Karen got hers, and she's up north. But anyway, that's all right. Right. Yes. Could you please take? Yes, I want to see what. However, Sephora has that dreamsicle. Yes, it's in Illinois. It makes no sense to me. However, Sephora has that dreamsicle highlighter by Becca that I've been looking at for $22, and I'm like, Sephora might be getting my money. Do you get more perks when you get 1,000 subscribers? Um, what do you mean, like perks? Oh shoot, let me look at this. Okay, okay. Um, you get if you get 1,000 and do your 4,000 watch hours, you can be monetized. I don't know because when yeah, I mean I'm more of an ultra shopper because I like the points system better because I like having cash for my money. Fuck Sephora on that. All right, bye bye, Evelina. Get them kid babies a hug. Why do I have a bruise on me? Y'all see that bruise? Ugh. Somebody must have grabbed on me. Damn kids. Right. I think if you have 1,000 subscribers, you can apply for the partner program, but YouTube will give you those things. So I don't know if they're now with newer channels. If you're not in the partner program, that you can't get the custom thumbnails and stuff now because they kind of, I don't know if they've taken that away from people under that if you already didn't have it. So I'm not sure about that because the things that you get outside of being monetized are you can do custom thumbnails, you get the end cards, you can put cards in it. So there's certain and technical things that you get as a YouTube partner. But I don't know if they're just making it you have to have 1,000 subscribers to get those now. I'm not sure because I was already a YouTube partner before when they were letting you be a YouTube partner and you didn't have to have all that stuff. If that made sense. I don't know if it did. I was rambling. Okay, so now because remember they were talking about they were taking that away. So then you won't get nothing for 1,000 subscribers until you can get monetized. Just being real. The platinum perks should be little, like on some of the days on the calendar, it'll have something that has a P on it. Because that's only if you have if you're platinum or diamond. They might have diamond ones now. But on there, that was a rumor. Okay. They might have little, so they'll have little P's on them and it'll be like an extra something that day, and it'll be the last thing listed. It'll have a P next to it, a little P icon, and that's for a platinum perk. Did I get bit? I've been getting bit, y'all. I'm worried. But then again, it is summertime. I think I'm actually getting bit by mosquitoes. Okay. I am so rambly right now. Oh, so I hope this was, you all enjoyed this video. I hope, that we did talk. Okay, put external links. Okay. I don't want that damn super chat anyway. That's about the only thing I really want. The Masur Big Mascara for $12.50. I do want that. That I want. And I think I want the Hangover Primer. You didn't, hi Kim. I want the okay. I do want to get the I want to get the Hangover Primer and that Laura Geller, but that's a hot buy. It's a Laura Geller Trio highlighter trio for $17. I want that. That I do want. But then I want some. Oh, yeah, the Hangover. Yeah, I know it's Sunday. We'll see if I get it. If I don't, oh well. Do you, Jana? Yeah, I think I am too. You don't see peas? Oh, that's some bullshit. Tammy, are you platinum? No, no, we're talking about that they don't have enough this time. See, I don't have the flyer like Kay, you'd have to know. I get the when I get the flyer normally, I go live and we talk about everything on it and figure out what we getting. But they haven't given I haven't been able to get my hands on the flyer because we I know what's coming on the 21 days, but they're not that good. The biggest highlights are okay, so you know you can get free shipping for if you buy the perk. You don't have to spend $50 during the 21 days of beauty, right? Once you're platinum, yes, I need to get that flyer. Because we go through every page. You know what? I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I wish I knew somebody at the store and make them hook me up with one tomorrow. Fucking assholes. Yeah, you didn't know that, Tammy. You don't have no. You can buy one thing. You can buy that as long as you buy a perk. Want something off the 21 days of beauty, you get free shipping. So I have bought like the one thing I wanted and I got my free shipping. Because as long as you're platinum, you're gonna get it. No, because they haven't put it on they don't put it up until midnight. It doesn't go up until midnight on Sunday morning. That's when it goes live. Trust me, I be all over. Oh, look, I'm all over that damn app. I live on that app. I go. I wake up in the middle of the fucking night and go see what's on sale. I am so sad. Matt girl. Okay, see there we go. There's the platinum part. Are 59% off? I don't even know if I want them girl palettes though. That's the problem. But at 59% off, I might find what I want, right? Right? Because then that makes them like, yes, everything's online. Hmm. But I'm gonna tell you, Kim, the hot buys go fast. So if you see something that's a hot buy that you need to get a platinum perks. If you want gonna be under $50, um, girl, listen, I live for them. You what you want to do is then like grab one and then do. Oh, I look at the sales all the time. That's how I know what's on sale so early. Because when I get bored, like for instance, Juvia's place is going 30% off right now. But you know what? I'm so tired of with Juvia's place. Why do they keep saying the Warrior palette isn't on sale? Because you know why that irritates me? Because that's the only damn palette I don't have by Juvia. And you gonna make me, you won't put it on fucking sale? Well, she acting like that damn Warrior palette is gold. I'm so tired of her with that bullshit. I'm like, okay, well, so I'll never get the fucking Warrior palette unless I get it through right. You know what? Unless we're gonna have to wait till Ulta gives us a 20% coupon and then I'll get it on a sale because I'm trying to figure out why she acting like that damn palette is like the best palette ever. She acted like, oh, the Warrior palette. That's we can't be putting that on sale. You got a bullshit is that? I'm sorry, that damn palette been out since July. I'm sure it's a pretty nice palette. I've heard it is. That's why I was like 30%. And I said, oh, they gotta have it on sale now. The damn thing still ain't big as daylight and not the Warrior palette. The fuck is that? I mean, I get the Afrique because you just came out with it, but I should buy some of her lipsticks. You know what I'm mad about though? I bought lipsticks. Fucking, I ordered lipsticks this week. And if I had just, and I wasn't thinking because I should have known that they were gonna go on sale. I should have known they was gonna go on sale this weekend. I would say 30%. That would have been $7. That'd have been $7.20. Oh, Kim, I have Ebates. I just never remember to use it. I'm saying like that. Ooh, my battery power is down to 15%. I'm waiting for my daughter to tell me she almost home so I can go pick her up. Whoo, child. Right. Until that Warrior palette go on fucking sale, I'm irritated with them. But I still do want them new blushes that Serafina. Maybe I should see if Jordana got a sale. Because there's a few things from Jordana I want. I wonder if Essence will have a sale. Essence makeup. They got a couple of things I want. Honestly, at this point, let me just be honest with you all. It's like the 21 Days of Beauty. Since they don't have a lot of stuff I want, I don't want the highlighters yet because she's coming out with pressed highlighters. Because I don't know if I'm going to use them. And those ain't on sale either. Right, she's the queen of all palettes. Of course, there's too many sales. Of course it's too many sales, man. That's why you got to work it out. There's a couple of things I want from Essence. There's a couple. I don't have any. Okay, I don't have any Lime Crime palettes because I wasn't dealing with Lime Crime, but now that Lime Crime is no longer owned by Doe Deer, I said I'm gonna go get me a Lime Crime palette because I want that Venus XL. Like I need a no. Oh, but let me show y'all what I got. Shut up. Okay, so there we go. I might be getting something. Did y'all see these? This is Rimmel. This is so pretty. Is Michelle still here? Look at this pinky ready. Look at that. I saw these. I said, oh, baby, I need these in my life. This little electric violet is so gorgeous. I'm going to be playing with her. She's about to be my boo thing. She's about to be my. Well, we gonna find out, Bella, if they're gonna be chalky the house. She watches my chat. Forget you, Jan. We'll do a quick swatch because I gotta leave in like 3 minutes. So let's do a quick swatch. Look, but I will say this: why I cannot stand that sponge. But at least they did do this. They gave you a little brush on it. They gave you a little brush. But don't you hate these damn sponge applications? You might as well keep this shit. Okay, so let's see. Now I will say this: it doesn't have enough mattes for me, but I can play with them. Ooh, yes, yes. It's only got like 1, 2, 3, but it looks like it has some satins. Like they're more satin textured. So got a little pinky pink. Oh, I used the wrong one. How about that, Louise? So they don't seem chalky. They're not chalky. They're actually pretty creamy. And so I will be playing with them this weekend to see how they feel on the. And don't forget that Walgreens has buy two get one free on makeup until the 22nd. Where's my Tara boo at? Tara here. Did Tara sneak in here and I didn't know it? Okay, because I gotta leave in a minute. Isn't it gorgeous? We're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna see how it looks. All right, Bad Storm. Ah, man. Okay, be careful. Be careful. All right, y'all. Oh, I will. What did you buy, Bella, before I go? If you bought, it is. It's gonna look better than Juvia's. Damn. All right, love y'all. I gotta go. Talk to you later.